Hey guys, this is Noah's Gaming PCs with another quick tutorial. So let's look at this video. I've come across videos on YouTube where people are showing their gameplay and like they're showing off, oh, look at this old computer. And to be frank, yeah, I can kind of see that this is like 60 something FPS, but they don't even show any FPS frames per second stats. They don't do that. They don't know how to include that. So in this video, the purpose of this video is to teach you how to get these stats to appear. And in this case, not trying to provide hate on this person, but they could have like enlarged this a little bit more so we can see the actual numbers. Like, I don't want to have to force my eyes to read that. But anyway, first things first, go to our good friend Google and type MS. There's a lot of programs that do this, but MSI AFTERBURNER. This is the overlay, and really the main tool of this is the Rivia Turner server that comes with this. But you're going to go to this link here, the second link. At the time of this video, it's the second link here that pops up on Google. But you're going to go to MSI AFTERBURNER 4.6.5. Download at this website called Guru3D.com. I download stuff from these people all the time. It's legit. So go ahead and go with the stable or final version. Just click on that right here. You saw how I clicked there, and this will automatically start downloading onto your computer, as you can see. But I'm not gonna. Okay, all right. Let's just let it go through. Okay, let's go ahead and let it. Okay, so there we go. Now you're gonna go to downloads, like anything else. Go to downloads, right click on it, and extract all, and then just leave this like it is. And let's apparently I have MSI AFTERBURNER right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, in your case, you can skip these files. I'll skip them. But anyway, there you go, your new file open, and then you're gonna run this guy here, and you just go with the typical installation. English, if you're English, whatever language, you hit next. I'm not gonna do this because I already did it before, but hit next. And then at some point, a new window will pop up, and it says, "Do you want to install?" There's additional installation. There's like 2 or 3 parts to this. Doesn't take long. It takes anywhere between depending how quickly your computer is, 2 to 5 minutes, I want to say. But this is a free tool, and it's virus free, no virus. But there you go. That's how you do how you download this. And then now the next thing I'm going to do is teach you guys how to, since I already have it on my system, I'm going to teach you guys how to set it up initially. So let me go and look for my MSI AFTERBURNER. Just double click on the icon here, say yes to that prompt. And there you go. You can customize this interface. You may not like this, but you can change this. You can, again, I just go with the default. Here you go to this little cog wheel for settings. And then this is what you really want to pay attention. So you go to the monitoring tab. And this is what I do to, like, if I'm going to test something quick on a new system. This, by default, will have a check mark, the GPU temperature. But then you need to come over here and click Show in On-Screen Display. Make sure this box is clicked here. And that's going to give you the GPU temperature. Next thing that I think is important to show is your GPU usage, to see how much utilization. By default, this will not be selected. This will not be check marked. So you're going to go show in on-screen display. Next thing I recommend is the memory usage. You want to see how much of your memory is being used in your system. Go ahead and tab down a bit. Next thing that's important is the CPU temperature. And make sure if there's not a check mark, make sure you click the check mark here for these ones that I'm highlighting. You may want to see the temperature for GPU 6 temperature. So you may want to click that and click the show in on-screen display. You click the boxes that you want, that you think that's important. For me, it's the CPU temperature overall. And then this one here, the GPU usage. Make sure, again, your show in on-screen display is clicked here. And this will toggle if it's in the OSD or not. Overlay screen display, that's what it stands for. Continue scrolling down here. Maybe power is important for you, so you want to show that. But for me, RAM usage is the next thing that I want to show. Make sure it's check marked there. And then for me, the frame rate. Now, if you're interested in frame rate time, frame rate minimum, average, max, you're welcome to do that. Just select it. You see there's not a check mark here. You would click the check mark here if you want to show that. And then you want to click this right over here. It says show on-screen display. And then there you go. I'm not going to apply that because I like my settings as it is. So there you go. When you have MSI Afterburner open, if you go here to the bottom right screen and you click Show Hidden Icons here, there's something else called Riva Turner Statistics Server. Right click on that and select the option to show. And then this is the next thing. What I'm showing you is the initial setup. After you finish installing, you run this for the first time. I highly recommend you have the on-screen display fill. You see over here, you can see that it's easier to see, in my opinion. Here, it just shows the stat numbers with no background, but you can turn this on. And I would recommend to enlarge this, like in the other video that we saw just now about the Elden Ring. The guy had it like probably to very small. You can't even see the numbers, but maximize this to where you feel that it's not going to interrupt your gameplay when you're testing games. But I like this size here, somewhere in the middle. What else do I want to do here? So yeah, make sure the on-screen display fill is turned on. Make sure you adjust the zoom, display zoom here accordingly to your likes. Next thing you want to do is go to setup here. There's a little button that says setup. And for the frames, I learned this the hard way, but if you want the frames, the FPS to actually show, there's a little checkbox here called Enable Benchmark Mode. Make sure you click that and make sure you hit OK, apply. And that's it, guys. That's how you set up the MSI Afterburner stats, FPS stats, so you can see all that stuff. Don't close this, because then if you close this, the stats won't appear. So just minimize that, and that kind of hides over here in your hidden icon section here. But there you go. Go ahead and make sure MSI Afterburner is up and running. And then go ahead and enter your game, and then you're going to immediately see some stats. So hopefully this was a video was useful to you. Let me know if you have any questions. This is how I set up my MSI Afterburner if I'm going to do a quick FPS benchmark test on a game with a new or old hardware. And let me know if this is helpful. And that's it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, this is Noah's Gaming PCs with quick tips and how-tos for gaming PC builds. I do FPS benchmarking. I have a Shopify website, which you ought to check out. Not gonna lie. noahsgamingpcs.com. Very affordable gaming rigs at a very affordable prices. I charge a very affordable prices, and that's why I beat any price on Amazon, on eBay, Jawa websites. But anyway, that's it for this video. God bless. This is Noah's Gaming PCs. Remember, I bring you guys high FPS at a low cost. Let me know if you have any questions, and continue gaming on. And I respond to all your comments. And that's it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for supporting. Smash that like button. Consider subscribing. Thank you for watching the video all this way up to this point. And I'll see you guys on the next video. All right? God bless, guys.